Another one is a MACD histogram. This basically is working on the same type of principle. Our highs over here, we want to see, as price makes higher highs, we want to see this indicator make higher highs. Instead, what we've seen is the indicator make a series of lower highs over here. This tells us that the momentum of this uptrend is fading significantly. Over here we see new highs, new recovery highs, and also new highs for the year, but we're actually in negative territory over here. So momentum has completely faded away. If I was looking at a signal, a buy signal on SPY right now, judging by what I saw in my 3C indicator, judging by what I'm seeing over here, that's a trade that I wouldn't take. So this is how we can enhance our performance. Another very simple way is to look at volume. Okay, so what I've done now is I've added volume bars. When they're green, that means price closed up for the day. When they're red, price closed down for the day. Any trend that's moving up like this should see expanding volume. That expanding volume means that more and more traders are getting more aggressive, money is coming into the market, and instead what we see is the opposite of that. We see fading volume. As you can see over here, it's just continued to go down, which shows that traders are not willing to chase prices higher. Institutional money is not willing to commit to large positions, and this tells us again that the SPY, representing the S&P 500, if we were to get a buy signal in that particular stock right now, this would be one where we would have human intervention. We would say, no, we're not going to invest in that. There's too many pieces of the puzzle pointing to a possible reversal. So that's one way that we can enhance our gains. The 3C indicator is another. There's a lot of ways we can enhance our gains. Bottom line is, when we look at the performance, what we see is really performance over here. Again, $289,000, starting with $100. Think of that in terms of percent. 100 being 100%, and how much this is gained in terms of percent. And remember that we can do better than what we're seeing in this test, because this test limits us to some very simple rules. It does not allow risk management, money management, does not allow for margin where we can double our winnings or potentially our losses. In the long run, I've showed you several different indices that are benchmarks, so I'm not overfitting. I've showed you the watch list, and what this watch list is simply a collection of stocks that over the last 10 years have showed a tendency to trade. It's packed full of commodities. Commodities typically will trade and have trends that are a lot stronger than stocks. Stocks have too much fluctuation, so in our watch list we have a lot of commodity related issues. I want to show you real quick. Here we're looking at the USO oil fund. I actually called the top before I was using this system within 2 weeks. This had been an uptrend in oil that had lasted since pretty much President Bush entered office. Everybody knows what oil did, what gas did. You can see in our system that we had significant gains trading long and trading short. And what I mean by that, over here, trading short. So we shorted the stock here, we covered it here. Any money, if we go from approximately $72 down to about $49, $48, that loss is all our profit. As you can see, our buy signals have kept us largely in the trend here, so we've made money on the long side. On the short side, we had a monster downtrend, and while people were losing money left and right, we went short up here around $108, and we would have covered that position and been out at about $35. So the difference between $108 and $35 is our profit. There's also ways that we can enhance that profit, like I said, using inverse or double inverse, what's called ETFs. So for every dollar that a stock moves up, this will move up $2. And as you can see here, a purchase over here around $38 and a sale up here somewhere around $200, and this in a period from September to March. So it didn't take long to take $30 and turn that into over $200, and to go short over here at about 160 and cover that short at $78. Let's call it $80. So we made 50% on the way down. We made a lot of money going up, a lot of money going down. That's the beauty of this system. We can make money in any kind of market, whether the market's going up, whether the market's going down. I've showed you numerous time frames, test results for numerous time frames and numerous indexes, and the results are all the same. This way outperforms the market. A money manager, like I said, if they can do 10% better than the market, 20% better than the market, they're getting paid millions of dollars. We're looking at a system that can do 200, 300%, 3,000% better than the market. Sometimes it seems too good to be true, but bottom line is, those are the test results. You've seen them for yourself, and there's just simply no way that you can ignore the results here. If we were to look at DTO real quick, our result for trading DTO during the very short time that it's been in existence over here averages at 1,233% a year. DTO happens to be one of the stocks in our watch list, and here's that 1 year to date trade. And again, we can see a buy somewhere down here around $30 and a sell at $160. Okay, so from 30 to 160 in a very short time span from September to March. And in that period, after or about March, we could sell short at $170 and cover it at $78. So we made $100, and again, a very short time period from March to August. So we're making money going up, we're making money going down, and the gains are extraordinary. Most participants in the market are only able to make this gain, and then they lose that gain when the market goes down. We're making the gain up, we're making the gain going down. So I'm going to include some extra materials for you to look at. If you have questions, let me know. I know this is a lot to take in, but the possibilities of this system and creating a fund are pretty extraordinary. I may follow this up with some other videos, especially if you have questions. But for now, take a look at it, and we'll talk soon. Thanks for watching.